You said you did get the screenshot?
I did.
Awesome. God bless you.
God bless you too.
I think it is YouTube.
You think
My
it's...
computer just froze. My YouTube just froze.
Okay, so I'm going to go look for it.
Okay. We're live.
Yes, we're live. I'm looking for the part 2. And it's still...
loading.
I guess... I don't know why every time we on the platform, stuff start acting crazy.
Oh.
Because it's not even showing...
It says that you're...
It says they were live,
but it's
not showing.
Are you looking at us?
Still loading.
In her room.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So some people are finding this. It's coming. You have to go to the videos.
What he said? Oh, we back on?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were told. Oops. We were told to. Sorry.
You know, hey.
We were trying to make it work because we didn't know there was echo and then stuff was acting silly.
You know, yeah. Technology.
Yeah. But it's working now. Yay. Sorry.
Yay.
The son was like, no more touching the mic. I was like, sorry. My bad. Look, my bad. So,
what's wrong?
What's up?
Mine's still not working.
Mine is. Okay, go to yours. Go to YouTube.
Ooh, Jesus.
So get rid, and then type in the You Got a Point. And then you go to... Oh, he found me. I had to go to videos and then go there.
Oh, you so smart.
So hopefully our other folks can find it. Otherwise, they just have to catch this video.
I mean, we always... The producer told me touch it. It wasn't my fault.
I know. Okay, Joni, you're gonna have to lead us through these questions real quick.
Okay, hold up. Let me get.
Oh, we got questions? Yeah, I was reading comments and they couldn't hear us.
The comments, yeah.
Oh, I thought she said questions. Sorry, I meant comments.
Okay, so you stopped at Orbit.
I was reading Orbits. Yeah. Oh, you want me to just continue?
Hey, you might as well.
Okay. I got my glasses. So, Orbit was saying. So the question. Let me repeat the question. The question was. I can't remember what the question was. What was your question? Your last question.
Oh, the question is, what are we communicating?
Oh yeah. What are you communicating when you're having sex with somebody that's basically not a match for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, right? Okay. So it's Orbit was saying self manipulation because of how you feel. You don't want to discipline yourself,
right?
So you talk yourself into doing what you shouldn't.
It's hard.
To feel good.
It's hard, isn't it? Sorry.
I just want to make sure they can hear it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You talk yourself into doing what you shouldn't to feel good. In this case, instead of discipline. Oh, in this case, instead of disciplining yourself, you talk yourself into doing that. So reason I said self-manipulation. That's what he was saying. Sunny said, I had to stop having sex because it was messing up my chakra. Mm-hmm. I was taking on the energy of those who weren't happy with themselves and it started to bring me down. That's the love spell. I disagree that that's the love spell because that's not love.
Spirit transfer.
Love don't do that.
STS, sexually transferred to spirit.
How about that? That's what that was. And then he said that's called a nympho.
Talk about me.
That's not. No, I think he was talking about something that you were saying about being addicted to sex.
Oh,
because we were talking about sexual addiction and going and turning into sex for like. I don't know.
Is that a
You'd
nympho?
have to explain to us what you
like...
meant by the nympho thing because we had some stuff. And,
I feel like you can.
Yeah.
Something in me wants to say that's two different things.
My understanding of a nympho is just freak, like
somebody who's just passionate about like having sex. No,
a freak.
You just I wouldn't say they're a freak. I wouldn't.
That's literally the definition of a nympho. Of my understanding is that it's a freak. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like you down for whatever.
Yeah, somebody who's passionate about it. Like
yeah.
They not that you're addicted to it, but like
I think your brother's calling you. I'm gonna have to hang up on him because I need this though. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Okay. You gonna have to explain what you meant, bro. Oh yeah, he said the addiction. He said the addiction, not you.
I knew exactly what
it was the addiction. I thought so.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna said for me it's because if I'm not in love with you, I feel nothing, no pleasure, no nothing. So why do it?
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Bro.
That's what I'm hearing.
And then Anna also said, well, sex addicts is because they are prone to addiction. My nigga. Something on insecurities and issues. Her thing blocked it. That's their own insecurities and control issues. Sex addicts.
He said a nympho is someone with very strong sexual desires.
A freak. That's why, I don't know another way to say it except a freak, because I feel like that really, I don't know, for I guess for my generation, that's what explained it. Go ahead. She needs to answer a call from her Bobo.
Hello?
You can just.
Do you want to? I'm on a podcast. I'm going to call you back. You all right? Everybody alive? They dead? Oh, no. You didn't want to do that earlier or yesterday. But I'm going to call you when we're done. I love you. Well, get on YouTube. Love you. You got a point.
How about that, Bobo?
Yes, Nick. Yes, BJ. Yes, bye.
He said, "Cut the cameras."
Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay,
I'm sorry.
Sonny said having these experiences, y'all gonna be bigger than Arsenio. Look, Jesus, I hope not with all this going on.
Look,
yeah, brought the New Orleans out of you.
I be trying, y'all. I promise. I try to stay.
Girl,
but they be trying me.
Bring it out you.
Woo!
So
okay.
I was like, next question. Even regardless of what you believe, spiritually wise, should we wait to have sex?
I think so.
Why or why not?
I think so.
Why?
I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I think you should, because there's so much attached to it.
Right.
Like, you can say you're doing it just to do it, or y'all sex buddies, call it what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But at some point, you're still going to have some kind of attachment. Mm-hmm. You're still going to have some type of emotion that is not healthy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It comes with baggage. Mm-hmm. And it took me a long time to really believe that sexually transmitted, not disease, but demons, spirits, all of that stuff is real. Okay. Like, it's so real. Like, I'm a bubbly person. This person angry. And here I am, like, buku mad. Yeah. At something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, mad for no reason. And it's real. That's a real thing. And sometimes you think you can handle something that you can't.
Right.
Call it what it is. You say it's just to get your rocks off. But in reality...
I've never heard this phrase. Sorry.
Oh, really?
No, I've never... Maybe I'm just too young, but... I was like,
I guess it's an older phrase. It's an older movie.
Maybe I'm too young. Maybe I was sheltered.
I definitely got that from like older movies.
But I've never heard that phrase.
Yeah. But it's a real thing. You say you're doing that, but then somebody gets attached.
Right.
Then somebody's emotions get involved.
Somebody getting jealous because you got a real boo now.
Yeah.
Tired of just being the booty buddy.
And then they go off on
the booty buddy.
Yeah.
No, these phrases are getting.
It's the phrase is really different. I'm keeping it. PG.
Oh God!
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm trying. I promise. I'm trying.
I'm keeping it real PG.
Promise.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all. The best way it was because I believe so too. I believe like you should wait, because the best way it was explained to me, it was just like, we're not just physical beings, so it could never be just a physical act.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So it's just like people like, no, it has nothing to do with energies. It has nothing to do with spirits. No type of connection. I'm like,
it is everything to do with that.
How?
Everything.
Like nothing else.
I'm sorry.
Nothing
I didn't think
else
so before.
Pleasurable that you experience is like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing you can compare to that. This is not like you eating your favorite piece of cake, my man.
But I'm like, forget like just pleasurable. Nothing, period, in life that involves somebody else. It's just physical.
True.
It ain't gonna be free.
True. That's true.
Nothing. Even yourself, Loki.
You know what?
You got like nothing in life, anything that involves anybody else it's just physical.
Yeah.
Because
It
I'm
ain't
like,
free. Comes
you
with
hug
price.
your best friend, now you feel warm inside.
Mm.
That ain't just a physical
That's not just
act.
physical.
I
Yeah.
about to say like no, like that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it when we come to this, do we act like it's just physical?
Yeah. It's because we want that pleasure,
and we want
that
somehow,
satisfaction.
we want to justify it somehow,
and you're trying to justify it.
right?
So I'm gonna read these comments because Sunny acting out.
Yes.
Sunny said, I mean, it's too late now, but yes. Well, not too late, but
what he talking about?
Talking about waiting to have sex.
It's fine.
It's my thing is, even if you
can always
didn't-
wait.
I'm about to say, even if you didn't wait before, at any point you can decide to say, you know what, I'm not having sex no more with nobody until if I can't be connected to you and relate to you without sex, then I don't need you anyway.
Mhm.
So until we're married, I don't need to have sex with you.
Right.
Like,
Period.
and if you can't be okay with that, then deuces, you know. He said food. I'm emotionally attached to seafood. First of all, sir.
I feel you. I miss shrimp.
Get off my life.
First of all, sir, you still proving her point because she said nothing you do
Don't have
doesn't
any
include
emotions.
something else.
Exactly.
With it. So, you know,
Came
that's
with a
the point.
price.
But at the same time, that seafood, I don't know. Some people are different. I really not say that. I was gonna say that seafood is not gonna make you feel like a whole body next to you, a whole body intertwined with yours.
Well, if you
a
go
whole
to Cajuns on
person.
Claiborne's,
I don't know if he meant it that deep, but I think I don't know.
Well, that's what I was saying though.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was like, sex is not just like eating like what we call quote unquote food porn. It's not like, oh, this is so good, because that's like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's totally different when you're in a sexual act. Like it's completely
It's
different.
completely-
And there's nothing comparable. And I'm gonna say, I believe that the reasoning behind that is because it's meant to be an illustration of intimacy and how intimate we're supposed to be with our creator.
yeah.
And so it's that sex, that becoming one, is the illustration of it's the illustration physically of something that's happening spiritually of two becoming one. And it's the illustration of the intimacy and the closeness that we should have spiritually with our creator.
Right.
So that's my belief. And that's why I believe it's something that is actually sacred and should be held sacred and upheld. You know, I feel like, you know, you should always be like, hey, y'all getting it in? Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all keep it
But I'm
healthy.
like, even if you don't view it as sacred, I always think it should be something that's held at a high standard, because at the end of the day, like, I don't want to just be giving myself, and that's what you're doing. You're giving yourself. You're allowing somebody to know you in that way. I shouldn't just give that to, like, you know, the first, you know, Tom I see on the street. You know what I'm saying?
She's saying every time they hear
I shouldn't. There should be an extensive process that happens before I even think about, are we about to, you know?
We are.
So first off, Sunny says, Anna said Da Vinci Code. I'm not sure where that came from, and I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
Yeah, what's the name?
Sunny said seafood is better than sex. Cajuns on Claiborne is better than sex. Sunny, if you feel that way,
Not even a joke.
no, if you feel that way,
Cajuns is the truth.
if you really feel that way, then you should have no problem being so.
Look, he okay.
You're good.
Yeah,
then you're good, sir. Help somebody else.
You know, I think I had a change of mind. Like, I chose to not. Like, sex is amazing. Very amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I chose not to. Because you ever heard that conversation or that topic? Have you ever made love?
Yeah.
That right there, I'd be like, I don't know about that.
You don't know if you
Like, it really made me think hard. Like, it was an older person.
Oh.
And I don't think I did, because it wasn't that attachment. I could love that person, but my warped thoughts about sex was completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't attached necessarily to love. And I think
it was
for
kind of
me,
a separation when it came to the two. Got it.
that was kind of dark for me. Sex can
It can get real deep, perverted.
Yeah,
very, very. I'm sorry,
but the thing is, like, it's a totally different feeling.
Yes.
When you're just smashing somebody.
Yeah.
Versus you're making love to somebody. You're being intimate with
something
them.
I forgot to mention because we never. I'm sorry, and that's just me forgetting. But like something that happens when you're with somebody that you're supposed to be with, or somebody you feel like you can vibe with. Something that happens, something that you communicate. I'm sorry, is that trust, is love, is
it puts that guard down.
Yeah, it releases that guard.
The vulnerable place.
It provides a sense of security. All of those things, like when you're with the person that you're supposed to be with doing this act, that's the type of things that you communicate.
And that's what I choose to wait on.
Right.
Like, for real, that's why I made my choice. I choose to wait on that. I want it to match up with my emotions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want my emotions to be in it. I want it to be, that, oh my gosh, y'all, I love him in every way, literally type thing. Yeah, I ain't got there. So that's like I consciously make sure that when I do, that it's gonna be aligned. You know what I'm saying? That it's not gonna be on some, let me just get this in because it's been a minute type thing.
And I feel like it's just not as, I feel like it's not as fulfilling.
Yeah, it's not. I want it to have a purpose, a meaning. I want it to be meaningful.
Right.
Instead of me,
just getting it in. Yes. Yeah, just smashing. I got it. Okay. Anna said, her Da Vinci Code comment, she said, it's not only giving yourself, but when there is a connection, it's the concept of wanting to show them how I feel. I want to give them pleasure.
Ooh, right.
And that's the difference between just smashing and making love, is you want the other person to feel pleasure, and it gives you pleasure making them feel pleasure.
Oh yeah.
Points.
And also said you'd have to read the book. I did see the movie, but I still don't understand what you're talking about.
That's the one where he was beating himself on the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Da Vinci Code, yeah.
I don't know that one at all.
Yeah. It's a good movie, though. Okay. It's pretty good. Coming from me, I don't like certain stuff. Anyway, Sunny said, it's hard to tell if you made love versus the lust of it being just that big. I feel like making love to a person can only happen when you're not uncomfortable with that person anymore. Y'all can do anything together and it isn't gross anymore. Watch 365 Days to understand true love making. I don't know what that is. I don't know what 365 Days is. But
I watched that movie.
What is 365 Days?
It's a movie about like this guy. This guy like kidnaps this woman, and he's like, you got 365 days to like fall in love with me. But I don't see the connection of what he means about true love. But then again, I didn't see the end of the movie.
Sonny, make it clear.
Talk about tying somebody up.
Well, I didn't see the end of the movie, so maybe it's something that happened in the end. I saw a good portion of the beginning, so I'm like, nothing about the beginning says, did she fall in love with him? I don't know.
Anna said there's more to it on that movie. Tell me something.
Oh, because
I ain't never heard of it.
Because I'm about to say, I only saw like the beginning portion of it, but nothing in the beginning was like making love or true love. Like, it was just sex to me, but that could just be my perspective. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I could check it out later. Hey,
is it on Netflix?
It is, yeah. Okay, it's a Netflix original, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, it's on Netflix.
365.
Okay, that I don't know if I want to see that. Is that gonna be traumatic for my life?
I don't know, but I mean, I can always go back and watch the entire movie, and then we can come back and I can talk about it.
Because I'm like, if it's a rape thing, I can't.
No, it's not a rape. It's not a rape thing.
I'm sorry, I keep playing footsie with you.
It's okay. It's not a rape. It's not a rape.
Okay, so I don't know. I kind of agree with you, but I disagree at the same time. Let me tell you what. I disagree with it being hard to tell if it's love versus the lust of it being that big, because while there's a satisfaction in the lust, when and I say this having experienced love, like I never experienced it before.
Sorry.
Oh, you're saying out of me?
I was listening, looking at that.
Okay. Oh, okay. She's ready.
I love that we got a lot of comments.
I know. But
Sunny and Anna be going in.
But yeah, I've never experienced love like with my husband like I have with anyone else, right?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Don't cry, Nicole.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, but like that's what I'm talking about.
And that's the point. And the thing is, because we've literally grown together, we're literally at a point to where it's like I'm sharing my life with this person, and there is levels of intimacy that we continue to open as we grow with one another. And I've never experienced that ever in life, period.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Good, bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that makes a big difference if you attempt to compare. There is no comparison, because it's just not the same. Yeah. It's not just smashing. You know what I'm saying? It's no matter what we doing and how we doing it, it's always a lovemaking session, because it's always in love.
Period.
So,
poo. Period. Poo.
Yeah. So,
oh, gee.
Ain't that sweet?
It is. I'm sorry. Like, wow.
Okay. Anna said he spent years trying to find her. She was the last thing he saw before his father was shot. It's part of a book series. And then Sunny said The Notebook is a true love story too.
Is it? I like The Notebook. The
Notebook. I like
you ever seen The Notebook?
But it made me so mad.
Like The Notebook.
It's a good one, but it made me so mad so many times.
For real?
Woo, it made me so mad, B. Woo!
I like Brown Sugar. I like Loving Basketball. That's the type of movies I watch.
But The Notebook is like basically like these man and this woman, you know, they knew each other when they were younger. Her parents didn't want them to be together. She went away. They came back to each other in life. They got married. But she gets Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to say Alzheimer's.
They old?
Yeah, basically he's narrating as an old man, but like he's reading their love story to her. She thinks it's a book.
Mm.
And she has Alzheimer's, and so she can't remember none of this. And so he's basically like, he comes to her nursing home every day, reads her the love story of them two, and she thinks it's a book. It's beautiful. Like you should watch it.
It's real good.
You're gonna be in your feels. Like, yeah.
You're gonna be in your feelings.
I don't want to do this weekend, man.
Don't do it.
Y'all gonna make me.
Don't do. I didn't make you do nothing. Okay.
But
and I also said Pride and Prejudice. I still want to watch that.
Pride and Prejudice. I want to watch
the
movie.
The book. I haven't watched the movie.
And then she said The Best. I watched it over and over.
The what?
She was saying The Best.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's. I don't know what this name is.
What happened? I don't know.
I'm so done. I'm ignoring that. Okay.
Who is that?
So,
Oh, I don't know what happened.
All right, cool. So, go ahead.
Okay. So, this is pretty much the end of it. I don't have any other questions, but we're gonna give them two different perspectives. What advice? I guess y'all tell me that later. What advice would you give somebody who is waiting? You know, who is choosing to be celibate, or who is a virgin and waiting, right? And
can you repeat that again? I'm sorry, my brain.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What advice would you give somebody who is waiting, whether they're a virgin or they're just choosing to be celibate, waiting to have sex? What advice would you give them? And what advice would you give somebody who does not want to wait, or who thinks it's like they don't have to? You know, just whatever. What would you give somebody who's waiting and who's not waiting?
What would you do?
What advice?
What advice would you give someone who's waiting or not waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody go first. I gotta write the
I
question
would be
down.
like, advice I would give to someone that is waiting.
Yeah.
Wait for the right reasons. And make sure that you're ready when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it because somebody told you to wait. Don't wait because somebody told you to wait.
Right.
Know what your reason is for waiting.
Right.
And if it's somebody that's not waiting, sis, if your life is messed up, or bro, if your life is messed up, I would have to say wait.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's nothing worse than attaching yourself to something else that's messed up, or messing somebody else up.
Right, because you messed up.
Yeah. I'd rather be happy, healthy, whole, so I can give you all of this and not just this. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait till you're ready, like really ready. If you're doing it for religious reasons, know your reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, know the real reason why, not just because somebody told you to wait.
Right.
That's a big thing. Or not just because you all of a sudden made a decision. Know your reason.
Right.
I think that's when it's meaningful, because you cannot have sex for a long time and still be jacked up and then mess somebody else up. So, yeah.
I think I said that if you're choosing to wait, that you should keep your mind occupied because
don't be
because again
something.
because I'm like again we're physical beings still, right? So like at the end of the day, we're gonna have hormones, we're gonna have urges, all that stuff. So I'm like, keep your mind occupied. Remember why you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, make sure you're waiting for the right things. I like remember why you chose to wait.
Mm-hmm.
I said to learn you during this time that you're waiting. Like learn who you are, love you all the way, and become whole, become
that part
sound and healthy. That way, when you do let somebody in like that, you're good. You good over here. I'm whole over here. You whole. Great, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I want the whole shebang.
Let's be whole together, yeah.
That whole experience.
And if you're doing it for religious reasons, I said to seek the Lord, and ask for His guidance, because, He created it, and He wouldn't give you something that you could not have self-control over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, seek Him. If you're not waiting, cool, wonderful, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
There are condoms, birth control, whatever, just be safe with it.
Yeah.
I said to make sure that if you're not going to wait, make sure that you're looking at somebody's actions and not just their words, because make sure that person has substance to them.
Yeah.
Don't just give in to an impulse or to a desire or whatever, to an insecurity, whatever it might be, right? To a pain that you're trying to fix. Don't just give in to that. Look for more. And I think the last thing I said was, oh, that's all I said. That's it. But yeah, go ahead.
I guess my advice would kind of be along the same lines. If you're not waiting, I would just basically say, this is what I would say. I would say, check this out.
You should wait.
Check this out. You're an adult. You are grown. You can make your own decisions. I changed it. I flipped it.
Okay.
You're an adult, you're grown, you can't make your own decisions. You do make your own decisions.
Yeah.
However, just because you can, does it always mean you should?
Mm-hmm.
And I would ask you that every time you think about what you're about to do, anytime you're about to have sex, what is the real benefit to this? Is it just a momentary thing that's going to benefit you? Are you really trying to be with this person? Or are you just doing something in the moment that could be detrimental to your whole life? And now you've wasted 2-3 years of your life on someone you were only supposed to have time on. So it's like, just think about that. I know that seems like a lot, but really do, because that could really save you from a lot of unnecessary heartache. Mm-hmm. Right. For those who, and then, if you're going to do it, like she said, be safe, be safe.
Yeah.
Care about yourself enough to be safe. And I don't just mean condoms. I mean, whoever you're giving yourself to, watch for the red flags of the crazy.
Right.
Them red flags.
That's why I said make sure that this person has substance. That's why I said look for actions, not just words. Because people can speak to you nice all day.
Yes, but watch out for the crazies.
Right.
Man. There are red flags for crazy.
They got them out there.
Yeah.
You do not give it up to a crazy. You get away from a crazy.
Please don't give it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Make you go crazy.
Look.
No, I mean it's not good.
It's not.
Anyway,
I've been there.
Look.
Somebody who is waiting.
So for the person who is waiting, I would say congratulations. You made a wonderful choice.
Because that's not easy to wait.
It's not easy to wait. I would say find an accountability partner if you don't already have someone to help you remain accountable. Several. Actually, several accountability partners. If one don't pick up, you call the other one. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, if you can't reach nobody,
call them.
Have something
group chat, group video.
Have something that you can be doing, right? That can keep you busy with your goals and what you're trying to achieve. And remember that momentary sexual thing is not worth you. Girl, you could have been starting your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could have been, moving a step closer towards your goals instead of wasting time on this, you know? And so it's like, really just continue to stay in that vein of why am I doing this? Like she said.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Comments. Anna said, not waiting. Love yourself a bit more.
Right.
For the waiting, be sure you control the situation. This is your choice.
Yeah.
Period.
Orbit said, if you're waiting, stay away from temptation. Sorry, but no clubbing or bars. If it's if it is you
Attribute.
in a place that is challenging the thing you're striving to refrain from.
Right.
Sorry if it puts you in a place that if it puts you in a place that challenge. Basically, if it's hard for you to be there, don't go. Okay.
Mhm.
If you can't wait, it could very well work out, but the ride will be damaging for sure in the interim. Very true. If you're waiting, fast, focus on you getting better.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
So,
that.
Yes.
Focus on you, boo. That's
I mean,
it.
really, if you're look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Don't be waiting in vain.
I say this to everybody that's single.
Don't be waiting in vain.
Yeah.
Period.
Because look, if you when look like this, when your hubby do come,
or your wife,
your wife, since you've been waiting, when your partner comes, right? What are you bringing to the table?
what?
Yeah.
Are you just coming with it? Well, I was expecting somebody to come and scoop me up and take me, or are you coming with good credit?
That part.
Are you coming with a savings account?
That part.
Are you coming with the ability to bring something so y'all can build something together?
That part.
Or are you coming with nothing and y'all have to start from the ground up together?
Oh, that part.
Come on, man.
I mean,
For real.
that's important. And like, if you're younger, I can understand
Y'all
y'all
growing
kind of growing together.
No.
No, because everybody's not a 20-year-old millionaire.
Mhm.
Everybody's not a 19-year-old starting a business.
I get that.
I'm saying you're gonna be at a certain place. Everybody's gonna be at a certain place in their 20s or whatever. And so it's like, you have to make certain, because like my ninja, you in college, finish school.
No, I mean, I feel you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you meant like, I thought you were finna say like those things. I could see you not caring about those things as much, and I was about to say
No.
I
always
care
have
about it all.
standards.
Like,
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely have those standards.
yeah.
But I would say make concessions, being realistic about where you are.
Right.
And that's the real thing. Being realistic about where you are.
Right.
But yeah.
That's
Sonny stepped up. He said, "My bad, y'all. I had to calm down a bit."
Yeah.
We
I
had
feel you.
somebody jump on here, and I blocked him. Don't even worry about it.
okay.
Okay, so
That's it. That's all I talk about.
That was
Sexy
good.
sex.
sexy.
I don't got nothing else to say. I mean, that's all. That's everything I wrote. That's all my questions.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Cool. Do y'all
Yeah.
have any? Do y'all have any questions or anything that y'all want to talk about? Because it's not. I have two questions. One, do you guys have anything concerning sex that you want to discuss?
Yeah.
And then the other question is, would you guys be interested in doing a Q&A with us?
Yeah,
Aww.
that'd be so cool. Y'all better say yes.
Would you guys be interested? But at the same time, for us to do that, we would need enough questions to do a Q&A.
Yeah, so you would have to send us questions.
Mm-hmm. And if we don't get them, then we're not doing it. So it has to be a real thing. It can't be this like, oh yeah, and then nothing happens. So you gotta be for real.
Yeah.
If you can't, Anna said, if you can't match me morally, ethically, financially, you can't have me. Ooh.
Well,
It's a queen in my
Period. Period, Pooh.
It's a queen.
yeah.
That's what's up.
If you can't match me, then sorry.
If you can't match me, then pass me. Okay.
Bye, baby.
Pass me up.
Babe.
Sunny, the first question was, did you have any other things about did you have any questions about sex that you wanted us to discuss on here? That was the question I had. Sunny also said Q&A would be dope. Anna said yes to QA. Y'all better send the questions.
Tell your friends to send questions.
Tell your friends to send the questions.
To tell their friends.
Invite a homie on. We can all go about it.
Yeah.
Ask the question.
And it'll be a lot more relaxed. It'll just be us chilling, y'all, and us answering questions. So yeah.
I mean, we low-key always chilling.
Yeah.
Low-key, we always kind of chilling.
I said we on the couch.
Chilling on the couch. So, I'll give y'all a few seconds. Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to add on, tack on?
No. I just want to say, like, sorry, I said no and then said something, but I feel like we should work to try to make sex something that is more comfortable to talk about. I'm not talking about being vulgar. I'm not talking about your personal life or anything, but just educating more, because something I found out with sex that most things happen because
People don't talk about
they don't know. Like the word said, my people fall because of lack of knowledge.
Mhm.
Right?
They die.
They die.
They
Don't
perish.
show-
You know, they perish
Sorry.
because of lack of knowledge. So like that, applying that to the natural, like, you know, yeah, let's just be more open about educating and talking about it, and it'll open up more avenues. So,
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. That's it.
I like that.
That's it. Anything else?
Sonny, I don't know what you're saying.
He get on here and act the fool.
He said, I don't know what you're saying no to. That'll have to be discussed on a different podcast, an uncut one, which I'll be starting soon, along with other topics. So not just sex. Yeah, we got other topics coming.
We showed
This is the beginning of a whole thing that y'all didn't even know this was for. We listen, I'm gonna just say it like this. The reason that we actually ended up starting this whole thing,
Groundwork.
the reason we actually started this is because we all had a conversation about masturbation, and we were just talking amongst us,
right.
and that's where the idea of we should be on camera with this came from. But before we just start talking to y'all about all this other stuff, we wanted to make sure that we let y'all know, like, hey, it all starts with these foundational things. So that's where all the beginning things came from. But going forward, like I said, I know
it's gonna be really different.
we try to keep it PG to some extent, but it ain't. I don't
Call
feel
it
like
what it is.
your kids shouldn't be here. This is not the
Your
place.
kids should be.
It's not the place for your kids. It's just
If they're not 15 and up, I can't.
look
Not
and
even 15.
I mean they could be here for 15 because they doing it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They doing
they
it.
low key be here for 13 because they
12.
doing it then.
12.
If they doing it, okay. But all I got to say to them underage folks is you gonna send somebody to jail acting crazy. Keep it closed, keep it on lock. You know what I'm saying? We never explain why, but you just develop as a human first. How about that?
Yeah.
Before you start trying to give yourself away. You don't even have a full self yet. You ain't even developed as a full self, and you trying to give yourself away.
not a full self. You give it half a self.
You give it up, and you just what 3/4 of a person, and you ain't even a fully developed human,
Right.
And you trying to give
You
stuff
half
up.
a human.
My grandma used to say, y'all don't even know how to wipe yourself yet, and you trying to be out there in the street
Look.
smelling like piss.
So no, we don't have nothing else to say.
I agree with Granny, but Sunny said, "I love the fact that there is now a female podcast about relatable topics that isn't just sexual Black women empowerment." Appreciate it.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna close today out. Please like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Share part 1 and 2 because we have to just leave it separate since we had
Oh, we do.
some issues.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it separate.
Okay.
But
Follow
share.
us on all of our social medias.
Mhm.
Yes.
Always talk to us. I be posting stuff. Nobody want to respond.
Yeah.
Y'all respond to the stuff that y'all see us posting.
Right.
Like, let's start a conversation. Outside of this, so it builds when we get here.
Yeah. And we'll try to do a better job of uploading more content on our social media on our off week. Because we post every other week. On the off week where we don't post, I'll try to be better, and we'll all try to be better at posting more content to keep you engaged until our next live.
But also feel free to let us know some stuff that you're like, hey, I was thinking about this.
And I
Y'all
want to
gonna
talk about
that?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Ooh. What if we do like a story time so we can engage, ask a question, and be like, if y'all want to share y'all experience, we could talk about it next time.
Yeah.
We'll
That'd
talk
be cool.
about it.
Yeah.
We'll figure that.
But yeah.
But yes, we gotta go because we've held your time. So I hope y'all have a
Joni,
great
you wanna pray?
weekend. We still gonna pray out. Apparently, Joni's doing it, so she gonna pray out.
The Lord didn't tell me that, but okay.
He told her.
So yes, like, share, subscribe. When she is finished praying, we're gonna cut it. So we love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. All
Yep.
that good stuff. Go ahead,
Let's go,
sis.
Joni.
Father God, thank you for another chance to come together, for us to be able to open up and talk freely, God. God, I ask that you touch each and every person if they have any questions, God, if they're questioning anything, if they're going through anything traumatically, whatever it may be, God, sexually. I ask that you touch them right now, God. Let them have freedom to be able to talk about it. Let them be free to be able to walk forward instead of staying in that one place, God. Let us find freedom within sex, period, to let us know that it is not just a bad thing, but it's something that you created. And let us find a way to not see it as something negative, because you created everything to be good. Till we meet again, God, thank you. We praise you. We lift you up in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. You did that.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.